Welcome to another one-day international series between us and Sri Lanka here. The Test series was a pretty evenly fought contest with the series being drawn. So we'll go over the results. We had a tour match against one of the local Sri Lankan sides, 382 there with Oliver Tucker getting amongst the runs, Hill getting a score. There's good scores throughout. 7 for 139 for Mana Singh here. Bowled them out for 124 with Foster 4 for 35, Winston 3 for 24. And in their next innings, they got through to 122 for 6. Gave us about a day to bowl them out, and we sort of gave a young fella, Jacob Cope, just a wee bit of experience. Looks like a promising all-rounder. Now the Test series was a high-scoring one. Ireland getting through to 506 with 9 for Nolan Stoddard, a record partnership against Sri Lanka, both getting centuries. Tector just falling short of another 100, 97, 163. And Wayne Ball getting a bit of responsibility at 7. Picked up 124 of 137. Relatively happy with that. We really need someone coming into that position, and this means we can strengthen up the bowling a little bit because he bowls pretty good as well. Thrindu 4 for 164, 3 for 161 for Jay Rikarama. 429 all out Sri Lanka got to with Wajasena, 160 off 338, the main score, 19 fours and a 6. Opener 79 there, Mendes 65. Share of the wickets, Mooney 40 overs, 3 for 77, toiled, bowled well. Same with Wayne Ball, 3 for 86. We tried to score relatively quickly to set up a score on the final day. We got through to 259. Joe Rikarama 7 for 67. Stoddard 79, runnable 46 for Burton. And then they decided not to really chase it. They decided to try and defend us out, and Winston 4 for 29, who was on debut. He had 2 test matches, a very good first test. And yeah, it's like one notable name that was missing was Joshua Little. Joshua Little, just a wee bit out of form and probably on the slide in his career a bit. So he'll be in the squad, he'll be brought in every now and then, but yeah, it's the same with Curtis Camp for now. We really need to bring out some new players. So the next game was another draw. We got through to 556 for 9 with centuries again to Nolan and Stoddard. Nolan 183, 319 deliveries, 23 fours and a 6 in splendid form. So it's great to see all that experience starting to help now, and he's real promising. Same with Stoddard, 151, averages 60 at early part of his career. 2 very promising opening batsmen. Hill with handy 47, Burton 97 this time. He could have brought up his 5th test 100. Very reliable there. And yeah, handy 36 from Ball again. They were made to work. Thrindu 4 for 171, 3 for 135 for Fonseca. Jay Rikarama 2 for 194. Bowled them up 285 with Humphrey 7 for 81 and an outstanding effort. Hasim 60 out of 118. It looked like we had to force the follow on, and they got through to 506 for 4. Just a tired bowling attack from that first effort. And yeah, 145 for Gunasena, 20 boundaries, 114 for Wajasena, 95 at the top, 65. We just could not break through. And we got through to 171 for 7. We tried to chase there for a little bit. We started off good, and then we sort of collapsed a little bit. But yeah, a positive result for us. We're in 10th. We're ahead of Australia now, who have dropped to 11th place, surprisingly. So that's at least us not dropping any points has meant we can sort of push up a wee bit. And yeah, the ODI series against Sri Lanka is a big one, as we are looking to get a series win on video. So team today is Nolan Stoddard Hill, a very solid top 3. Burton at 4 and captain. Tector at 5, who's in good form too, Harry Tector. Even though there's no hundreds there, he's still consistent enough, and he's doing a decent enough job for me to stay on that team as the experienced head. He's our most capped test player of all time. He's getting up there in terms of one-day internationals and 20 over internationals too. So he's nearly closed in on 5,000 runs. Hopefully he can hit that milestone, which would be pretty awesome. Oliver getting a chance. Wayne Ball batting at 7. Tail does look long, and it is. We're going to have to rely on our top 6 quite a bit. So very important that we start this series well. We've not selected a keeper again for this series, just because the keepers have not really performed. We haven't really missed them at the moment. So we will get a keeper probably back in at some point. But I'm just experimenting at the moment to see if it makes much difference. They wait for 4 Nolan. Just need to get a score on the board, and we're just got to do well in this series. We've got to start moving up. Doing that slowly in Test and 20 over cricket. In fact, remains we want some valuable one-day international points. I think we've got a good batting unit starting to perform now. Starting at their peaks. Openers in fantastic form, getting 200s each in the series. It's pretty special. And Nolan's gone through, very accurate. And Nolan will go for 22. So Roy Hill in now. Had a pretty quiet Test series. He's getting to accustomed batting at number 3. Can fill the opening role if needed. It's a lovely shot from Stoddard. Gets that away for 4. Looks like a special talent, Stoddard. He gets a wee bit of an edge on that. 50 up for Ireland. Probably a wee bit more cautious with the batting today. Obviously, I want to play Wayne Ball at 7 and hope he sort of just ups his average a wee bit and we can get another bowler and just try to strengthen that area up. We're trying something a bit different. Forming partnerships is going to be super important for us, and batting at our 50. Yeah, with Camper a little not there, it's just a bit of an odd thing to see. No player from those two players, that they've been regular fixtures over the years. Lovely shot from Roy Hill, gets that into the gap. Foundations are there. Oh, he's been dropped Hill. That's a chance for him to sort of kick on a wee bit. Does score quite freely. He hits that for 6. That's a good shot. It's a good pick-up shot. 100 up in the 17th. Thiksana, a very experienced player these days. Same with Jay Rikadama. But yeah, another key thing, we need some of our regens to be a little bit better too. Like, just got to have some more depth so they can challenge some of these established players and just generally get ourselves up the rankings as much as we can. It's going to be a long journey, this career mode. I want to make Ireland very good by the end of this. In a good spot. So that's a good shot from Hill. It's gone all the way for 4. He's brought up his 50. Roy Hill averaging close to 40 in his career, which is really good. Slowing down a wee bit in the last few overs, but that's credit to the tight Sri Lankan bowling. Just got to navigate our way through. Stoddard, 46 of 80 is probably a wee bit too slow. He has to up that strike rate a wee bit. Chance for Ben Oliver again today. We've got him and Walker. They just haven't really knuckled down a spot yet in this team. We really need those guys sort of coming to the fore and starting to step up. Because obviously Camphor and Tector are getting on a fair age, and they've been very good players for us. Incredible. Curtis Camphor's provided many highlights. So's Tector. We haven't had too much from Oliver or Walker yet. 145 for 1. It's getting in good areas for Lindu. Set away for 4 Stoddard. So the platform's there. 50 up for Stoddard. It's taken quite a while to get there. Basically going at 5s at the moment. Need a good next 10. Drifting onto the pads. That's a good shot from Roy Hill. Moves to 77 for 82. 53 off 90 for Stoddard. He's sort of just chewing up deliveries. Don't really want him chewing them up. 57 off 96. The strike rate is around 60, which is going to have to lift if we are to get a decent score. Starting to up it a wee bit now, which is good. At least he's built a partnership anyway. He's given us a chance of getting something decent. That's a dicey run here. And he's run out Roy Hill for 78 off 83 deliveries. 14 fours and a 6. He will be seething with that. He was looking good. He looked like he could kick on to that 100 today. Dean Burton in. Ireland tend to slip a little bit. So, just content on batting right through now. It's going to be the anchor. Here we go. The strike rate is sort of certainly picking up from him, which is exactly what we needed from him. That's a good over. It's a good productive over for Ireland. 81 off 112. 72.3 the strike rate. It's not quite where we need it to be still. He's get out that above 80. 197 for 2. Burton will be trapped. LBW. He'll go for 13. Brings Tector in. 13 overs left for Tector to do some damage. 200 up for Ireland. 11 overs left. Just trying to lift again the run rate. It's in the 90s. It's been really noticeable the acceleration from him though. Moves to 96 of 120. His strike rate has got up to 80, which is getting to the point of acceptability. I think Tector will depart here, sadly. He will go for 6. Just need Ben Oliver to get in for 10 or so deliveries. And sort of launch the offensive. It's a brilliant innings from William Stoddard. His tour of Sri Lanka just continues to impress. He is a very good up-and-coming batsman. The stats don't lie. He is a talent. Strike rate was slow for ages, but he has really rectified that with some good striking. Just giving Ireland a position of power here in this game. Only 4 off that over. 6 overs left. Can we eke out another 40 runs? Minimum. 40 runs minimum gets us that 280 score. It gives us something to bowl to. And the left-hander is just playing a gem of a knock here. He's got the 250 up for Ireland. He's just beat the diving keeper there. 117 of 135 delivery. Strike rate is continuing to move up. If he gets that away for 4. Smashes it. I'm looking for that very strong finish. So rotating the strike round even if they don't get the boundary. And that's ended up being a good over again. 11 off it now. It's 123 off 139 deliveries. 3 overs left. 142. Strike rate's got up to 90. That's really good from Stoddard considering how low it was. He's gone through the gears and that's a good shot. He will depart, but a fantastic innings from William Stoddard. He's got Ireland something competitive on the board. It's gone for 134 of 146 deliveries. 19 fours, 3 sixes. A good we finished to the innings. Last over. Can we get a few boundaries to fly off the bats? And Wayne Ball will certainly answer that. He's hit a big 6. So Ireland closing in on 300. 296 for 5. 2 deliveries left. And Ireland will get to 300, so this is a good score. We've got to learn how to defend these. This is a good finish. And new all-time record against Sri Lanka. 37 off 29 for Oliver. He played a very nice part there in this innings. Stoddard the mainstay. Good innings from Roy Hill as well. And this is a very, very defendable score. So we're just got it. Josh Little is in the squad today. I did pick him. 13 wickets at 36.69 in current scheme of things. He's got a point to prove. He's got to bowl well today. He's got to lead this attack. He's the senior statesman of the side. Didn't play in the Test series. So he started off with an early wicket. And this is a very nice start. Mooney in the right channels as well. Mendes out, 15 for 2. Like the look of this promising youngster, Daryl Mooney. Very accurate. 30 for 3 after 10. What a good start for the two home openers there, and get the field out now and sort of hope like heck that we can continue to take regular wickets. Rooney might bowl a couple more actually, just because he's bowled pretty well in his opening spell. Rotate and put Little in as well. Just going to try to keep attacking here. I'll keep the field up for Little. 73 for 3 after 18. 232 at 7.2 and over. And we'll bring Humphreys in. He's getting a lot more opportunities now, Matthew Humphreys. He is 30. But his numbers are starting to get sort of respectful for us to play him on a regular basis. So that's very handy for us. Wayne Ball. Wayne Ball will bowl different sort of tactics here. Or he might pitch it up because it is a wee bit overcast. He may be a wee bit of swing with the ball. Just a key wicket here. Just as Sri Lanka are building again, and Humphreys. Oh, this is. Why would you take the arm on? It's just. That is a key run out for 42. Just getting through some overs here. Ben Oliver will come into the attack. He doesn't often bowl. But he is getting through a few handy spells. Need him to sort of step up. 139.5. A lot of work to do for Sri Lanka in this one-day international. Out for 53, Gunasena. 3 overs, none for 19 for Oliver. He's done a wee bit of a job there. This chase is getting quite interesting now. 148 at 8.2. We are going to bring Josh Little back, and he is going to try and rattle some poles. He's going to bowl 2 overs in this spell. So just search for that breakthrough, and he's immediately done it. Exactly what I wanted. The senior man taking the Ratnayaki. So he only will bowl the one. Mooney will bowl the one from this end as well. We'll just got to bowl them a wee bit more. Ben Oliver into the attack. 10.7 and over required. This should be a game we go 1-0 up in the series. It's just whether or not we can take another game will be the next question. Humphreys. Put Sri Lanka further in the mire. 45 off 53. 91 runs at 13 and over. So Foster will come back into the attack. He's only bowled the 4 overs. Just going to bowl back of the length. We're going to change the angle there. We're going to try and make them hit different areas of the park. It's a good delivery. It's swung in. Bit of reverse there for Foster. It's plumb. Which I like, and we'll just do the same with Wayne Ball. $249 for 9 now. Taksana. Little coming back in to the attack. Be looking to wrap things up. 51 of 18. It should be game for Ireland. And there we go. We have gone 1-0 up in the series. A good performance today. Stoddard with a special hundreds. Little with a decent performance with the ball too. 3 for 23 for him. He's not done yet. Great performance with the ball. Exactly what we needed from him. Got his average back under 30 again. Those numbers are really exceptional. Josh Little. Mooney, very good. 2 for 38 today. And just a genuine good performance. We're 1-0 up in the series. If we can win this game, we just get those very valuable points. So pretty much the team will probably remain the same. And let's see what we can do. Obviously, the keeper not being in the squad again, because none of them are performing. So just want another good start. We just want to bat the 50. And Stoddard, he will not be scoring too much in this game. He hasn't troubled the scorers. He's out for 0, so someone else has to step up today. Sri Lanka will bring the intensity for sure. It'll be Nolan's turn to step up. He's had a great tour himself. Hill will be gone. 20 for 2. Just losing a few early wickets. Sri Lanka definitely up for the contest. It was definitely a bowl first wicket. Just got to overcome that and get our... make sure we don't put in a bad performance. That's terrible keeping. 32 for 2. To our credit, we do have 3 all-rounders coming in next. With a point to prove. This is a wee bit. We're just consolidating now. 48 for 2 after 10. Definitely Sri Lanka's period of play. Hitting the wickets of Stoddard and Hill. Know for a fact that these two are going to have to do a lot of the work getting us into that strong position. So we drawn into that maiden over there. They've been very good at clamping on Ireland here. They're just not letting us get away. Just the important thing in this period of from the 10th to 20 overs, we didn't lose a wicket. We've just had to grind it out. We only scored 37 runs, but just no wickets lost. Got to be accurate here, and we've got to just be around the 135, 140 mark after 30, and just set our sights on a score that we can potentially defend. Britain's just about brought up a hard-fought 50. Now we're just turning on the gears a wee bit now, just after the 2 early losses of wickets. And that's 50 for Dean Burton. A very good innings from the skipper. It's full toss. That's been hit away for 4. It's a beautiful shot. 10 off it. 114 for 2 after 24. It's a good partnership starting to form now. Very nice sweep. And that is a 50 for Ian Nolan. Having a good tour along with Stoddard as well. Been really accurate in what they've done. And this is just good temperament from these two. Just going at a good pace. And now getting that run rate just near 5 and over. And we will be looking for a strong last 20 overs. Just lovely striking, just putting it into gaps, getting the boundaries, getting the single. So Jay Rikodama's last over. I want to see him off, ideally. It's a good shot. Playing the sweep quite well today. We've seen him off. 149 for 2 in the 29th. Into the 30th now. We've done a good job here. These have managed to pick up quite a good amount of runs in that last 10, which was 70 without loss. So, see him coming into bowl. An edge for Nolan. Just beat the diving fielder for 4. Good shot in the end. Moves to 68 off 85. 82 off 85 for Burton. Steering Ireland towards another good score. Rocks off the back foot. This is brilliant batting from these two. Asking a lot of questions on the bowling now. They haven't done anything risky either. They haven't really tried to play too extravagant. Just Sri Lanka bowled too many loose deliveries. Nolan moves into the 80s. 95 for Burton. It's on 96 now. Nolan gets the gap there. Been really impressed by these two. Just two guys with a lot of experience now, just after the 2 early losses of wickets, have done a great job. And that will be another 100 for Dean Burton. So 100s galore in this series. It's just the second one-day international 100 for Dean Burton. High score of 101. Now he's gone past that score, and now is... I'm going to get that big score here. Just got to get through the next couple of overs. 109 for 2. This will be us trying to launch into the last 10. And start taking a few risks now. Burton. No, he's got it over the fielder. That's 4. Thought he was going to be easily caught then. Thrindu's been quite accurate. He's picked up the 2 wickets. They need a good strong finish here. Want 10 and over from here, especially with the platform that we've got. And Ian Nolan bring up his 100 as well. Great moments here for Ireland and Sri Lanka. A lot of men going on to hundreds. Something unheard of. It's his 4th one-day international 100, his first of the season. Those are fantastic numbers for Ian Nolan. Rindu's proving quite hard to hit away. Just trying to really up the strike rate. So hopefully we're going to have enough on the board. Sri Lanka's credit, they have done a reasonable job in this last 10. 127 for this wicket. Record partnership, 5 overs left. New all-time record partnership for Ireland, Burton and Nolan for Team Ireland. He's gone for 108. Tector will come in and be asked to hit from the get-go. Need a good cameo from someone. Someone that can take the game beyond Sri Lanka a little bit. Phenomenal innings from Dean Burton. He just continues to go. This is the productive over Ireland needed just to get the chase around that 300 mark and put pressure on Sri Lanka. .273, 2 overs left. Can we get 290? 290 would be super competitive. It's going to be a wee bit lighter than what I thought we'd get. Just need a few to sail over the rope and get close to that 300. Outs for 14 off 9. A decent innings from Tector there, though. Just get the momentum going. Oliver. Mendes, the part-timer, coming in for an over. Need at least 10 or 11 off this. He's driven nicely for 4. Last delivery of the innings. Let's just head away for a single. 150 for Dean Burton. 150 off 143 deliveries. All-time record score against Sri Lanka. 24s and 4 sixes. Supported by Nolan, 108. It's gotten Ireland through to 286 for 4. Is that going to be enough on this surface? We need a good start with the ball like we did last time. We need our senior bowlers to get us off to a good start here. They've been accurate. 30 without loss after 10, but no wickets. Humphreys will be in. Humphreys will be sort of the key man with a wee bit of turn on offer. Main ball, he'll come in. Can we get a couple wickets just to put them under some sort of pressure? They need to win this game to tie the series. 4 overs, none for 17 for Humphreys. Main ball, 3 overs, none for 17, just not really accurate enough. Going to pitch it up. Just got a wee bit of overcast conditions there too. Change our point of attack. Just got to still hunt for these wickets. Humphreys will be taken out. Josh Little will be back into the attack. Just with the change of angle to the 2 right-handers. Have to be pretty innovative how we get these wickets. 3 overs, none for 17. 92 without loss after 23. 7.2 and over. But no one has lost their wickets yet. Get Ben Oliver in. Try and get to another option. Just try to maybe slow the run rate down a wee bit. See if we can get a few wickets to tumble. Mooney will bowl as well. He'll try and exploit the conditions as well. A lot of turn on offer. Yeah, we're going to bring Humphreys in. Humphreys, I think, will get it pitched up and just see if he can sort of deliver a few wickets. Sri Lanka 108 without loss after 25. And a bit of spin. He's finally got the breakthrough. Kahudu Rachi, 48 of 74 deliveries. 128 at 7.1, and they are cruising here, Sri Lanka, at the moment. We need an inspirational spell of bowling. Humphreys out of the attack as well. Yeah, just not quite accurate today. Change the angles again. Just looks like they are going to level this series up. Yeah, we just haven't quite had it today. 120 off 118 for Neuha and 26 of 25 for Mendes. Deadly been very accurate today. Have the Sri Lankans. They just can't break through. We've finally got a wicket of Neuha, but the damage is done. It's gone for 135, 128. Wayne ball, getting the angles, sort of changed up. 55 of the last 10 required. They're going to try and take the fielder on. Sri Lanka are going to comfortably win this game. It's not quite enough on the board for Ireland today. Sri Lanka will get a good win. Noiha should be man of the match, and he is. So yeah, Tarindu 458. It wasn't really a bowling surface. 1-1 again. We've been in this position a few times, but we've just not quite got over the line. So yeah, just how good have we been? Humphrey's been really good. Yeah, that's our best team, I think, at the moment. We could put Graham Walker in for a game. See how he goes. Yep, Graham Walker will come in. But that'll be our team. Team that's got to get the result. Ireland have won the toss. We will bat first. Just got to trust our processes. And just get a score on the board. Hopefully can deliver around that 280, 300 mark again. It's got to be consistent, getting someone above 75, 90. Let's flick that away for 4. That's a good shot. Pretty hard fought tour this one. Nolan will be the first man to depart for 22. 41 for 1 after 10. Desperately need to win this game too to just get ourselves back into World Cup contention. Stoddard out too. So 2 openers that have been good for us all tour have not gone on to get a score. So it's going to have to be someone different today. Burton out too, the Centurion from the last game. 50 for 3. And Sri Lanka really going to test us now. No ball, so he will survive. It's about getting these two have to get a partnership going. If it's a wee bit slow, and get us back in the game. I want to peter out after what's been quite a competitive series. Misery will continue. Hill will go for 9, and we're very, very much into that middle order now. 71 for 4. If there's an opportunity for Graham Walker to announce himself in this team, it is now. Sri Lanka in complete control of this game. Some work to dig ourselves out of it. Just have to score at a reasonable pace still, just because we've got to score enough on the board to win. Scoring rate is under 5 and over. Under 4 and over, actually, so this is credit to the Sri Lankans, how accurate they've been. That will be 100 up for Ireland. So closing in on 4 and over now. It's got to set our sights on 250, 260 and hope it's enough. It's got to try and recover the innings. Can rely on the bowlers a wee bit today. Someone's got to get a score on that. Oh no, Tector throws it away. 31 of 48. And we are in all sorts of bowler here. Like pretty much the tail starts now. just in a big moment like this, we have failed to deliver again. We had an opportunity to win this series. So we bet in the first two games. Ball will be out cheaply. 118 for 6. Foster will be in. Foster can bat a little bit. Yeah, just got to bat out the 50 now. Set our sights on that. So not worried about the pace. How we score these. Oh no, if Walker's out, we've just lost the game. Yep, Walker's gone. He'll go for 35. And Sri Lanka are very much hot favourites to win, and Foster will go now, so it's just been a procession of wickets. And yeah, just little to say really, like, been very good batting up to this point. Just crumbled in a very crunch game. The wee vigil will come to an end. 16 off 9. 142 for 9. And 142 out. That is a dismal display, to say the least. We're going to have to attack. We're going to have to ask the ball to do things very, very early on. Get it pitched up. We just have to ask the ball to do a lot of things here. Have to have them 5 or 6 down for 60. So we'll have to sort of set our sights on. And it's not going to be the case. 56 for 1 after 10. We'll keep the field up too. We'll just sort of search for these sort of wickets, if we can get them. Sri Lanka are just... That was a disappointing game. Unbelievable. What a way to finish the last episode of the season with a crushing defeat. So we did all the hard work in that first game, got the win, we played well, and then we just faltered again, and we are nowhere near qualifying for the World Cup. In fact, our dream of making the 2035 one is just completely out the window. So we've only got one 20 over international to play. That'll be the last game of, like I said, the season. And you'll join us back here for the season review. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.